Huh. You know, normally when I stand next to someone in real life, the opposite would be the case. You know, I'd be the tall one, and the other person would be shorter than me and pointing a gun up at me. Sometimes you never know, though. In this episode, a Metroid Prime 2 Oh, see now he lowers himself down to the height of his friend, kind of like how I do in real life as well. So he doesn't. I don't have my hand on the ground when I do that. At least not most of the time. Anyways, today we go to the Sanctuary Fortress / Inghive to finish up. Well, not finish up because we still have stuff to do in Temple Grounds, but we're going to Sanctuary Fortress in this episode to do some backtracking. So here we go, y'all. Off to Sanctuary Make Energy Controller. Now, the reason why I chose to do Sky Temples last is because that's where the gateway is. So, it only makes sense to say the last of the backtracking for there. So that way, when we're done with the backtracking, assuming I don't miss anything along the way, which I'm pretty sure I don't know. Obviously, I can't tell at this point, but still, assuming I don't miss anything, then that'll leave us right at the temple grounds. I mean, the gateway to Sky Temple, basically. And kind of think of it, actually, we're still missing there's gotta be another ammunition expansion and I know that because there's still a 5th bar. Yeah, there's still a 5th bar up there, so that means there's gonna be a last one. And I would assume it's probably at Temple Grounds or Sky Temple Grounds because, that's basically how it's been going. There's been an ammunition expansion each region, but then again, I could be surprised by the game, and it'll probably turn out that there's another one here. But then again, that's I don't know. I think it's at actually. You know what? It would help if I actually just check my list because I have it down. Well, yeah, it's in Sky Temple Grounds actually. Okay, well we're not worried about that right now. We're worried about Sanctuary Fortress right now. So, y'all, can I even call these episodes blind? Because it's I'm kind of using a guide, but at the same time I'm not, because I'm only marking down, the rooms that they're in, but not anything else. But still, it's almost like these episodes are half blind because I know where I'm going, but at the same time I don't know what I'm doing once I get to these rooms. But so far it's been pretty easy to figure out where stuff is, just by going to the rooms. But still, in this episode, in addition to getting the stuff that we're missing in Sanctuary Fortress / Inghive, I'm going to be doing some speculation in my commentary. What I mean is, of the final boss of this game and the final boss of... No, not the final boss, but basically Prime 3 in general. Just speculation story-wise, I guess, of Prime 3. Alright, so... But first of all, first place we're going to, actually, is... Well... Because there's something in... We could go to Dynamo Works, because I'm missing something there. Someone told me there's a missile expansion there in Dynamo Works, actually. And so I want to go there. And there's also something in the Sentinels path. There's also a missile expansion there. I guess Sentinels path since it's closer, but we're gonna have to remember to come back this way to get to Dynamo Works. So here we go, Sentinels path. And we got these dumb guys to deal with. Fine, whatever. These guys are simple if you just don't try to aim at them, I guess, or something. And also, if you don't get too close to them, then they won't fire at you. That's the thing. There we go. Yeah, the stuff they fire at you goes pretty slow anyways. Oh, okay, so the missile expansion has to be behind this door. I still can't quite figure out, yeah, because this is another one of those key things. Yeah, you just... And you shoot at it, it just kind of bounces back, so what do you do exactly? I mean, you can only see it through the echo visor, so there's something you have to do with the echo visor, but... Unless you, can I scan it? Well, yeah, I already did that, though. Shoot the Echo Gate with a sonic pulse to learn the combination of its sonic locks. Unlock the locks in the sequence to advance. Wait. With a sonic pulse. So... Oh, wait. We need to be in our Echo Visor to do it, but... So, does that mean the Annihilator Beam? Huh. So... Oh, apparently that was the right one, but... Okay, so that means we have to hit this again, right? Okay, and then this one? Nope. Okay, that's... So... Wait, let's hear that again. I'm trying to lock onto this. Thank you. Okay, so this one twice. And then this one? Yeah, and then this one again. And that's it. Okay. Wasn't there like another one though in the main gyro chamber? Yeah, so now I know how to... Okay, so that's how you do this. Okay. It's weird though, because there's actually two kinds of sonic gates, and the other one just opens by shooting those signal things, but I guess not in the case of these ones. So, okay, that explains that one. So that's 230 missiles. Now, next up we're going to Dynamo Works for the next one. Okay, so I'm going to cross off the one on Sentinel's path here. Okay, so here's my speculation on what the final boss of this game is going to be. I am highly convinced that the final boss of this game is not necessarily going to be the king, as I was calling, as I stupidly attempted to guess in an earlier episode. I think it's actually going to be Dark Samus. It only makes sense because this trilogy is Metroid Prime, and the final boss of the last game was Metroid Prime. And so isn't the whole trilogy revolves around Metroid Prime itself, right? So wouldn't that mean that Dark Samus would be the final boss? Either that, or Dark Samus would unveil herself to be Metroid Prime, in case you didn't know that before, and like you didn't see the 100% ending of Metroid Prime 1. I mean, that's just kind of my... Okay, so we're looking for a missile expansion. Oh, way to go, dude. Help if you just kill these guys. Kill these guys, though. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, that guy didn't have energy, dang it. Okay, so, but yeah, I honestly think that the final boss of this game is going to be Dark Samus. That's just my speculation for now. And obviously I could be wrong, but I honestly don't think it's going to be like some... I mean, I think it's going to be Dark Samus that's going to be waiting for us at the, at the Sky Temple, so... It would just only make sense. And then wouldn't Dark Samus be like the leader of the Ing? Because after all... Well, how did Dark Samus even get here? She got here, the only way I can imagine she would have gotten here is through that same impact that created Dark Ether. So wouldn't that make her the leader of the Ing that, Umos is talking about? I mean, just think about it. I mean, obviously, those of you who are watching this obviously already know what the final boss is going to be, but I swear, I still think it's going to be Dark Samus. I seriously think so. I mean, like, I have no doubt about it, actually, to be honest. No doubt at all. Oh. Okay, I don't know how I found it, but yeah, there's a missile expansion. Where's this lead to? Oh, okay, so it's just kind of a shortcut outside the... Okay. So that puts us back in here. So that takes care of the one in Dynamo Works. We still have... There's a sanctuary entrance. There's a power bomb that I missed there. That was, I think I was actually trying to get that before and I couldn't figure it out. Okay, so I guess we're going to be figuring that out now pretty soon. And it's also where the other key is too. Yeah, it's where the key bearer is. So obviously, the entrance would be where the key is. So we already know where the key is going in here, so that's not to worry about it anymore. But the next one, I do believe, the closest one at least, I think it's in. Well, we might as well go back to the main gyro chamber because that's the closest room to us, I do believe. So why don't we go there, shall we? Oh, these guys. And I'm going the right way, am I? Yes, I am, okay. Just making sure. So yeah, that's basically what my idea of the final boss of this game is going to be. It's going to be Dark Samus. Like, I almost have no doubt about it, actually, when I say that, because it would only be fitting to the Metroid Prime, you know, trilogy, I guess, to have Metroid Prime in some way be the final boss. So that's why I think it's going to be Dark Samus. Either that, or Metroid Prime's going to come out of Dark Samus and be Metroid Prime again. But that wouldn't make any sense because it's more powerful now as Dark Samus as it, you know, compared to when it was Metroid Prime itself. I mean, like, I don't know. It only makes sense to be a little more powerful in the Phazon suit than anything. Well, so, okay. So now we're in the main gyro chamber. So let's take care of this now. So this is the same, yeah, this is the same puzzle as the one I just figured out. Okay. Okay, we probably should figure out which one should figure out which one makes each sound though first. Okay, well there's the first one right there anyways. So would this be the next one? Nope. Okay, well. Okay, this one's that sound. Oh man, I'm no good at describing puzzles like this. This is definitely not something I would be able to do in real life. I would definitely not be able to describe this puzzle to somebody. Okay, there's that one. And then this one. And then this one. Okay, and then is it this one again? Ah, dang it, I messed it up. Alright, so it's this one. And this one. And then this one, right? No! Wow, I suck at this. Okay. You have to hit this one twice, don't you? There we go. Jeez, man. How much more can you suck? Can one suck at something? I have no idea. Alright, so it reveals a kinetic orb cannon. Now what? Oh! Oh! Well, that happened. Apparently you do end up destroying this thing. I didn't think you would actually do that, because it was pretty to look at. I kind of didn't want to destroy it, but apparently we did have to in order to get our last one. We still have one more, I think, after this one, but still. Yeah. That happened. Alright, moving on. Okay, so that's I guess what the main gyro chamber is about. There's also the temple access. That's the next place I believe we're going to be going to, because it's right next to here. Might as well. Yeah. So inside the temple access, there's a missile expansion, so we're going to be going there next. So in order to get there, we need to... it's not the way we... Oh, okay. Actually, yeah, it's pretty easy to get to. Okay. You just take the elevator. It's right next to this one, right? Did I get this? Yeah, there's a lore right here. I already got that. Okay. Huh. Alright, so anyways, back to more speculation. So that's my official theory on what the final boss of this game is going to be. Now, about Prime 3. I have at least a few things I'd like to predict about Prime 3. One being Okay, first of all, let's figure this room out. Not these guys again. These Rizbits or whatever they're called. Well, either way, I killed one of them. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay. Alright, so this is yeah, I think I tried to get this one before, I think, but yeah, here it is, missile expansion. And frankly, I'm not sure how we get this one. Huh. How does one get to this? I don't know. Back to speculation. So, for Prime 3, assuming Dark Samus is the final boss of this game, or Metroid Prime is the final boss. Obviously, Metroid Prime is the final boss either way. If Dark Samus is the final boss, then it's still Metroid Prime, but still. Wait, I think I hear it. Oh. Oh. That's all I have to do. But then what? What do you do? Do I need to... No? What just happened? Was there an opening that I missed? I must have missed an opening over here or something. But anyways, back to what I was saying. I predict that Metroid Prime will obviously... okay, that can't even be a prediction. That has to be a fact. That has to be a fact that Metroid Prime will come back in Metroid Prime 3. That only makes sense because if Metroid Prime doesn't come back in Metroid Prime 3, then honestly I wouldn't know what it has to do with Metroid Prime, why it's part of the trilogy. So that should be pretty freaking obvious. That can't even be a prediction. That has to be fact. Is that in some way Metroid Prime's going to come back. But if Dark Samus is the final boss of this game, then I'm pretty sure Dark Samus is going to come back in Prime 3. Because obviously she can come back to life. I mean, obviously no matter how many times we kill Dark Samus, she's going to come back. Since she came back once, she's going to come back a second time. That's why I think that she's going to be the final boss of this game. But I also think that since she can come back any time, that means that she's just going to be back in Metroid Prime 3. So there's my whole theory on that. But seriously, why can't I figure this out? Do you need to take the orb can to it or something? Whoa! I don't know how that works, but apparently that's what you do. You have to... You just take the, okay. So you activate that thing with the Echo Visor, and then you use the Kinetic Orb Can to get to it. Okay, it's... Don't quite follow how that worked exactly, but apparently that's how it worked. Alright, so that's it for the temple access. There's one thing to get in Inghive that I know of, aside from that one key, and there's the Hazing Cliff. There's a missile expansion on the Hazing Cliff in Inghive. Oh, apparently there's a spinner here. Oh, it must be our way out. Yes, it is. Duh. Okay. Alright, so we're up to 19 minutes here. Let's see what else we can do. Okay, so... there's the Sanctuary entrance. There's both a key and apparently a power bomb there. And in the reactor core, there's an energy tank. Where is that? Right here, reactor core. It's also by the entrance, so we're not gonna make it there in this episode. But there is... Huh. Where's the Hazing Cliff at? That's what I want to know. There's also Central Area West. Where is that? Central Area Transport West. Oh, this one. How would a... That's an elevator, though. How would a missile expansion be in there? I don't know. Okay, apparently there's a missile expansion in some elevator somewhere. That's going to be interesting to check out. But that's not close to us. What about the Hazing Cliff one? Where's the Hazing Cliff at? Oh. That's it right there? Huh. That looks like a dead end though, so how would I miss that one? Not quite sure. Alright, well, apparently there's a... Yeah, there's a... Maybe I thought that there was a... That since there was a dead end, there would be nothing there, but apparently there's a missile expansion there. Might be where that dead end is, because I don't see how... Unless there's something you need to screw attack over to or something. But it looks like everything, literally, is on the bottom floor, so... We're going to have to end things off here and go to the first floor in the next episode, y'all. So I'm Multiclass Gamer signing out. I will see you guys in the next episode. I still have more speculation on Prime 3 to do, so don't worry. The Dark Samus theory is not the only one that I have, but you guys will see in the next episode. Thank you. Goodbye.